Hello YouTubers, Scott here. Back here again tonight. It's been a little while since I made a video, but I've got a major event here at the airport. And this has been going on for the past 20 minutes or so. And what you're looking at right now, these orbs, I'm not calling this Orbs Gone Wild. I'm calling this Alien Orb Airport Orb Storm. These orbs are going crazy tonight. There's something very, very wrong. They're very, very disturbed and upset. And what I've noticed, the reason I'm making this video, because I've noticed what I call pencil orbs. These are orb streaks of light that shoot through the air. There's a couple right now. I'll point them out in my description box. But here you're looking at it, we've got all types of orbs. Orbs I've never seen before. And they're not flying in any one pattern. They're just like all over the place. They're not hatching. They're coming down from the sky. And they're jumping around like crazy, like they've been hit with something. So we're going to let the camera run here and see what we get. And I'm going to try to point out what I see. I'm going to verify the time for you right now. Okay, there we go, 7:53 p.m. March 22nd, 2012. This is a Friday night now, and this is a 188-day cycle of what they've been calling cycles of earthquakes. And I don't have any idea if this has anything to do with this cycle or not. But I do know that on the news today they reported that most of the country is under a severe heat, early heat warning. Like it's been 88 degrees in Chicago. And the flowers are blooming now. I think it's all because of the pole shift that we're going through right now. But the orbs are going crazy tonight. We're going to let the camera run. And I'm not going to try to make this much longer than 10 minutes. But see what we get. I'm going to point out what I see. Now, for anyone that's watching for the very first time, that's never seen this before, or have not seen any of my other videos, what you're witnessing, these are intradimensional plasmatoid beings. They are not alive. Although they fly through the air, they are not alive. They have the ability to pass through solid objects, as well as morph, as well as possess small animals, and they're working their way up to humans. So right now I'm going to mention the perspective and see what we have here. This is my front yard. What we're doing, we're watching this on night vision. This is my night vision security camera. From here to here is 25 feet. And this point right here is 10 feet away from the camera. And this little fence, that little fence is 15 feet away from the camera. Okay, last night I saw one of the most incredible things I've seen while I've been watching this airport since October 2010. I've had some incredible events. The last night, an orb came out of this bush. It came out as an orb, then it changed into an insect, and it started to flutter its wings, but you couldn't see them as wings. You could see them as part of the orb. And the thing rose out of the bush and then shot over here and disappeared. It was like the size of a very, very large bumblebee. So what I want to let everybody know is these orbs are changing. I've been seeing pencil orbs. I'm going to try to point it out if I see any the next couple of minutes. But I noticed pencil orbs in one of the videos of the recent tornado that destroyed Marysville, Indiana. I saw pencil orbs in the tornado. So these beings, they are not playing around. They have an agenda. So I'm going to let the camera run right now and try to point out anything I see. One other thing I want to mention, this icon right here turns green. When the security camera takes a still picture, the frame will freeze up and it'll turn green. This icon will turn green. That means that the object in the camera's view is stopped long enough for the screen to take a picture. Okay, I'm going to move in a little bit. Just a little bit closer here. Pull back a little bit. So lately, what's been happening, there'll be days when there's no activity whatsoever. Then all of a sudden I'll see the orbs coming back. I have no explanation of what they do, where they go, or why they have any pattern or schedule. That's what I would say, schedule. I just don't know what it is. But in the description box, I'm going to write down these pencil orbs are a very, very new phenomena within the last, like I say, since that tornado in Marysville. That was around the first time I happened to notice them in my yard also. So once again, I want to mention, this is not just my front yard. This is happening all over the world. These beings are all over the place. And for anyone that wants to see them, all you have to do is take a digital flash picture. You can take maybe 15 minutes of digital flash pictures in your own house, and it will reveal whether or not you have orbs in your house. They pass through your walls, they come through your roof, and they are in your house if you have a portal or conduit. We got 10 minutes on the camera. These beings are intelligent, so you have to be careful. Once they realize that you have an interest in them, it lays a base for them to further their activities within your own residence. So what I do here is I pretend I don't see them when they're in the house. And what happens is they'll come up to me, and it'll be like they're glistening water or shiny water, and it happens for a split second. But the interesting thing about having them near you is it's the same as having a person near you that you don't see. Take, for instance, if someone walked up behind you and you didn't turn around, but you sense that someone's behind you. It's the same with these beings. They'll come into your house and come up to you, and they don't want to be seen unless they're liked for some reason. I call them scaredy cats, and they'll run away if they think that you have seen them. But if you've set a base and you are communicating with them, you're on a slippery slope, a very, very slippery slope, because we're in uncharted territory right now. I'm giving you what I know to be a fact, but what I know and what I believe are two different things. And where this all is going to end up, I can only speculate about. But there's one right there, you see? See that orb that came out of the ground and then went back into the ground like that? That's an unusual pattern of flight for them. They don't do that, so they've been hopping around like that. But you want to be very, very careful around these beings, because the unfortunate fact of the matter is, when you lay a base with them, you start communicating with them, they do have the ability to read your mind. Okay, we're coming up 13 minutes run time. I'm going to stop right here. Take a look and see what we got here. Move in just closer one more time here. One other thing I might want to mention right here is, okay, look at the air. You see, that's the air. See all that movement there? That's entities in the air. And I discovered that they need this air like this in order to facilitate easier flight for them, or easier mobility. So this is how they're able to move around. So that is actually the air moving with entities in it. I'll pull back here. Okay. Thank you for watching, YouTube. I will keep everybody posted what happens here at the airport.